Good morning and welcome back to the Great White North in Toronto, Ontario. We are live at Chesswood Arena for the Prospects by Sports Illustrated AA All-Star Challenge. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday morning as 2010 Team USA Teal gets set to take on 2010 Team Canada White. The Teal team yesterday, a mildly successful day. They had a loss against Canada Gold 4-2 in a game they very easily could have flipped the script. They came back in the third period to score 2 goals, one by Robert Wimmer and one by Noah Bernstein, to make it a 3-2 contest, but Canada put the USA away 4-2 with a late goal in the third period. But Team USA faced Team Canada Purple at Scotiabank Pond last night, and they finished with a 1-1 tie. Robert Wimmer with the goal for Team USA Teal in that one, and Sam DeMalo getting the tie, although Team Canada Purple scored late on a power play to even things up at 1. So the standings right now, Teams Canada Red and Black are at the top of the group with 4 points each, 2 wins. Team Purple with a win and a tie are in third place. Team Canada Gold and Team Canada White, 1-1. And Team USA Teal sit in 6th place. So the mission today for Team USA to get a win against Canada White and go into tonight's contest against Canada Red with a chance to make the semifinals tomorrow morning. Let's go over the roster, starting with Team USA Teal. We start with defenseman number 4, Trevor Cooper from the Skylands Kings. Number 8, defenseman 8, Hawksworth from the New Jersey Bandits. Number 9, Logan Dixon, defenseman from the Skylands Kings, and Noah Bernstein from the Skylands Kings. Number 10, forward. Number 11, forward Maxwell Goldstein from the PAL Blue Knights on Long Island. Number 13, forward Dylan Simone, also from Long Island, but the Long Island Rebels. Number 14, forward Elliot Lopriori from the North Jersey Avalanche. Also from the Avalanche, Joseph Castellano, defenseman, number 18, and Jacob Fritz, number 19, also a defenseman. Forward number 22, Michael Formasano from the Skylands Kings. Jack Fontaine, number 23, forward from the Long Island Rebels. Luca Catapano from the Skylands Kings, defenseman number 50. LJ Russo from the North Jersey Avalanche, number 73, forward. Forward number 77, Connor Dunn from the Skylands Kings. And number 91, forward Robert Wimmer from the Long Island Rebels. The goaltenders, number 30, Sam DeMalo from the North Jersey Avalanche. And number 60, Luke Borgo, also from the North Jersey Avalanche. The head coach of Team USA Teal is Charlie Spetz from the Skylands Kings. Now to Team Canada White, 2010. We have forward number 8, Shea Pachowski from the Seven Oaks Raiders. Number 9, Connor Sager from the Kingston Canadians. Number 9, forward. Also a forward, number 14, Tyson Reeves from the Oshawa Generals. Number 16, forward Felix Elliott from the Oshawa Generals. Dawson Bell, number 21, forward from the Upper Ottawa Valley Aces. Number 27, Landon Menard from the Kingston Canadians, defenseman. 44, Diego Galucia from the Vaughan Panthers. He's a forward. Number 71, defenseman Bryce Hudson from the Pontiac Lions. Justin Allard from the Petawawa Patriots, number 72, defense. Also a defenseman, number 76, Declan Hingley from the Kingston Canadians. Cole Sullivan from the Canadians as well, 77, defense. Forward, 87, Brody Latimer from the Oshawa Generals. Also from the Generals, Christian Cooper, number 88, forward. Christian Nielsen, defenseman, number 92 from the Whitby Wildcats, and Carson Johnston from the London Junior Knights, number 98 on defense. The goaltenders, number 29, Jacob McElwain from the Oshawa Generals, and number 31, Cohen Keeping from the Belleville Bulls. He is a goaltender as well. Head coach from the Oshawa Generals, Dave Reeves. And if you don't know about the Oshawa Generals, the history on them is long and hard. Many NHL All-Stars from this program, including Bobby Orr, including Jason Arnott, including Eric Lindros, John Tavares. The list goes on and on. If you're a fan of hockey, you know about the Oshawa Generals, as well many of these Canadian teams. But that all goes out the window right now. It's Team Canada versus Team USA in game number 3 of the preliminary round, and we are glad you are with us from Chesswood Arena in Toronto, Ontario. We will be right back for opening face-off between Team USA and Team Canada right here. Actually, we're going to stay with you as it looks like Face-off's going to happen in just a few seconds. Both benches. The Canadians already on the ice. Team USA right in front of Coach Spetz. 12-minute period to start in the first, and then 15 minutes on second and third for preliminary round action. Team USA, again, the mission to go ahead and get a win now and keep themselves alive for later on this evening when they face Canada Red. Opening line for Team USA Teal, who is going left to right. It'll be Elliot Lopriori, number 14, centering Michael Formisano and Noah Bernstein. And here we go, Luca Catapano and Logan Dixon on defense as the puck comes into the neutral zone over to Team Canada White. Bernstein along the blue line inside the zone. Noah Bernstein coming in, losing possession and picked up by Team Canada. Lopriori has it, passes it back to Dixon. Dixon loses it over to number 14, Tyson Rees. Rees passes it up to number 44, is inside the zone. Coming in, it's number 30 in that Sam DeMalo is getting the start today for the Team USA Teal. And we'll get the goaltender for Team Canada in just a minute. Number 88 behind the net, checked by Lopriori. Now Catapano in there to help. Lopriori will pass it up to Formisano, just out of his reach, and picked up by the Canadian defense. Team Canada in white uniforms with red trim. Team USA Teal, big blue trim. Shoveled back into the Canadian corner on the far end. You've got number 11, Maxwell Goldstein, and number 23, Jack Fontaine in there to help. Back up to number 44, Diego Galizia, who had a hat trick in the last game yesterday against Team USA. I believe it was silver. Number 77 in, the shot on goal over the glove of DeMalo and goes into the near zone. Castellano and Fritz, both from the Avalanche in there, try and help out. Intercepted, and the Americans pick it up. Fritz with the pass to Dylan Simone, number 13, over to Fontaine. Fontaine with the shot, blocked down by the Canadian defenseman. Now it's loose. Fontaine just goes underneath his stick and picked up by Simone. Dylan Simone has got Fontaine with him. Simone trying to break across the blue line. He'll throw it in and dump it chase, and actually a wholesale change by Team USA. Fontaine in the corner now with number 27, Menard. Canadians look to break outside the zone, and they do, over the red line now into the American zone in the far corner. There's number 21 with it. DeMalo, a poke check that aside. Canadians have it along the far boards. USA defense smothering right now. Puck thrown back to the blue line, not out. Castellano gets a piece of it and goes into the far corner. Joseph Castellano from the North Jersey Avalanche. Pass to Connor Dunn from the Kings. Now over to Wimmer. Wimmer's already got 2 goals in this tournament. Robert Wimmer coming in. Wimmer to the far side. He'll turn back around, lose an edge, and the Canadians pick up the loose puck. Here is number 98, Carson Johnston inside the zone. Coming in through the defense. It goes behind the American net. Now here is Fritz, loses it over to Rees. Rees has it on the faceoff circle. Cleared out of the way by the American defense. And Castellano will throw it off the boards and down into the Team Canada zone. 8:54 to go here. Opening period. We're just underway from Chesswood Arena. Team USA, Team Canada, no score. Over to Rees. Rees on the far side. The shot blocked down by Trevor Cooper. Cooper will play it along the boards now. Tied up by the Canadian forwards. Comes through the crease and goes into the near side. Now, Michael Formisano off the glass. It's kept in by Sullivan, but only briefly, as America escapes the zone. Goes into the Canada end, number 77. Bernstein with a check on him. And now to Allard, number 72 for Team Canada. Bernstein with a check along the boards in the far corner. Lopriori in there. Shot on goal. Saved by the Canadian netminder. Try and get a number. That's number 29, Jacob McElwain. He got the first start yesterday, and then it went over to keeping for the second game. So McElwain back in there. Tie up in the far corner. American player gets knocked down. And now Lopriori comes out. Pass to Formisano, just out of his reach by about maybe 6 inches. Comes back into the American zone. Handled there by Hawksworth. Loses it. And Team Canada picks it up. Number 44 in. The shot on goal. He scores! Diego Galizia from the Fawn Panthers makes it 1-0. Team Canada over Team USA. The goal comes with 7:29 remaining in the first period. Galizia scores off the giveaway from Hawksworth, puts it past DeMalo, and it's 1-0 Team Canada White. Let out a face-off by Fontaine, and he wins it and goes back to Catapano. Catapano in the near corner, and he'll pass it behind the net to Dixon. Galizia had a hat trick in yesterday's game against some Team America. I think it was silver. It may have been blue, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, he scores to get the scoring started here in this game number 3. Here's Simone, passes it out, intercepted by Canadian defense. And a breakaway for number 27 coming in. All alone, a shot wide left. And off the near boards. That was Landon Menard. Now Menard with it again. And he's tied up by Fontaine. Fontaine with the steal. Here comes Jack Fontaine. A 3-on-2 if they hurry. Fontaine coming in the shot. Saved by the Canadian defender, McElwain. Now back to the point. There is Castellano. Castellano coming in. Castellano loses possession. Ties up the Canadian fence in the hash mark area. Now sends it into the corner. There's Simone, number 13 for Team USA. Avoids a check to send into McElwain. He gets a stick on it. It goes back in the far corner. Here's Castellano. Castellano being checked off the puck by Dawson Bell. Now Simone. Simone trying to tee up a shot. Can't do so. Number 76, Declan Hingley, got in there to steal it away. Outside the zone it comes, and to Jacob Fritz. Fritz, number 19 from the North Jersey Avalanche. The pass up to Simone, who tips it into the Canadian zone. Right back out. Not outside the zone, however, as L.J. Russo keeps it in. Now Bell with it. Bell, number 21 for Team Canada, sends it all the way around. Castellano holds it, but only briefly, and it goes over to Fritz. Jacob Fritz with the pass. Over to Dunn. Now to Russo. Russo tried to break the zone. Can't do so, as number 27, Menard, picks it up. Over to number 92, Nielsen. Loses it there. Team USA in the corner now. There is Connor Dunn chasing it down. Team Canada steals it away, and they'll break the zone. Across the red line comes number 72, Justin Allard. Allard inside the Team USA zone. Loses it there, picked up by Russo. Russo being tied up by a couple of Canadian forwards. Now pops out. Over to number 98. Loses it there, and Team USA picks it up. Here is Fritz. Fritz crossed the red line. Past Wimmer. Inside the Canadian zone. Canadian defense. Every time the Team USA tries to break in, there's 3 or 4 Canadian players there to try to get around. So the backward skating is just incredible. Here is number 8 for Team Canada, Pachowski. Loses it over to Fritz. Fritz sends the pass across. There's Dunn after it. Allard has the beat on it. Allard picks it up. Now loses it. Dunn with the check across the boards. And Allard recovers. Backhander outside the zone. No! Held in by Russo. Russo coming in on goal. Russo on the backhand to Dunn. It bounces off his equipment. Now the shot comes in high over the glass. Wimmer will send it back up and around. Then it goes outside the zone, and here is Trevor Cooper. Cooper with the pass across to Castellano. Now to Russo. Stolen away. Russo will send it outside the zone, and it's picked up there by number 71, Bryce Hudson. Wraps it around the board, goes into the near corner. Here's Allard. Tried to get around Hawksworth. Now Lopriari with the check. It's underneath them. Tied up there. Trying to play it free. Over to Formasano. Formasano knocked down by the Canadian forward. That's number 44, Galizia. Now the shot comes in deflected, and DeMalo will make the save. Good save by DeMalo right into the breadbasket with 3:35 remaining in the first period. Team Canada White leads Team USA Teal 1-0. Cooper will take the draw for Team Canada against Lopriari for Team USA. Along the far boards now. Formasano in there with the check. Back to the point. Galizia with the shot. Deflected. And it goes to the left of DeMalo. Right off the post. Now into the near corner. And the 71 with it. Stolen away by Bernstein. Bernstein breaks the zone. Loses the puck right at the blue line, however. He picks it back up. Now Bernstein with a second attempt. Over the red line, now over the blue. Bernstein will drop it off to Formisano. Underneath his stick, stolen away by Team Canada. You got a 2-on-2 coming in, the shot on goal. Save Damalo! And it goes towards the blue line. And now picked up by Lopriori and over to Bernstein. Bernstein coming in, deeks around. Now Lopriori stolen away by Galizia. Diego Galizia over the red line. Now coming in over the blue. Galizia trying to get around. Hawksworth can't do so. Now to Catapano. Luca Catapano off the glass and all the way down the ice. As it crosses the goal line, we have an icing. 2:29 to go, first period. 1-0 Canada leads over Team USA. We are live at Chesswood Arena in Toronto, Ontario. We're glad you're with us this morning for game number 3 of the preliminary round. Face-off won by Fontaine. It goes over to Catapano. Now back to the point, sent in by number 92, Christian Nielsen. Behind the American net. Around Catapano, the pass in front, stolen away by Fontaine. Fontaine over to Goldstein. Max Goldstein checked along the boards, and the Canadians pick up the puck. It's loose. Can Simone get there? No, he can't. As the Canadians clear the zone to the American blue line. Over the glass and right in front of the official scorers table and out of play. 1 minute, 58 seconds to go here. Later on this evening at 6 p.m. at Scotiabank Pond, Team USA Teal will take on Team Canada Red. That game at 6 p.m. will be the final round, final game of the preliminary round, I should say. Here's a face-off. Russo back to his defense. Catapano with it now. Catapano loses it over to Bell. Now Menard in there. Catapano picks it up. It's tied up in the skates. Scrum for the puck. Bell comes out with it. Bell has it in the near corner in the American end. Backhand shot through the crease, and it does not get over to the forward for Canada. And here comes Wimmer. Wimmer inside the zone with Russo. Wimmer with the shot. Saved by McIlwain. And it comes back out. Here comes Team Canada. No rebounds by McIlwain. Here's the shot by Menard. A pass actually across to number 9, Carter Sager, and it just didn't get there. Now a 2-on-2. Here's Wimmer. Wimmer with 2 goals already in this tournament, looking for number 3. Gives it over to Russo, and the Canadian defense steals it away. Held at the point by Dixon. Dixon cleared outside the zone by Team Canada, and here comes Bell. Bell in. The Catapano steals it. Throws it back out to center ice, where it's picked up by 72, Allard. Here's Wimmer. Pass up to Dunn. Dunn has Russo. The pass across just tipped away by the Canadian defense. And now breakaway coming in. The shot on goal over the crossbar. The shot coming from number 92, Christian Nielsen. Now the other way. Here comes Bernstein. Noah Bernstein inside the zone. The shot just missed the left post. And it goes around the corner. Here's Castellano with it. So the Americans try to get some pressure here on the Canadians before the end of this period. 22 seconds remain. Here's Sullivan, pass across to number 14. Stolen away by Castellano. Castellano on the far boards. Here's Castellano trying to break in, get around the referee. Formisano in front. Castellano can't get the pass across now to Bernstein. Top of the slot, the shot. He scores! Noah Bernstein with 2 seconds remaining in the first period. And Team USA has tied Team Canada 1-1. A howitzer from Bernstein from just above the slot beats Jacob McIlwain. And Bernstein's goal ties things up 1-1 with just 2 seconds remaining. Faceoff goes back to Fritz, and there's the buzzer. What a way to end the period for Team USA as they even things up with Canada White. 1-1 as we head to period number 2 from Chesswood Arena in Toronto, Ontario. We'll be back for second period action right after this.